I've always loved science. So even as a young kid in our utility room in the basement, I had my own laboratory. I burnt the carpet with my chemistry kits. In fact, one year I got a gumball machine, took all the gumballs out and put Kleenex in it with fake Halloween blood and did a craniotomy on it. So I kind of always knew.
When I was in kindergarten, they had career day. I remember them coming in scrubs in the full regalia of what it means to be in an OR, and them talking about what they do and talking about how they get to help people feel better. And I thought, that's amazing. Like, I want to help people feel better. And that's what I knew.
But my grandma, who helped take care of me growing up, ended up dying of cancer. And I think that's when my passion for science really translated into, I want to do something to help make this bad disease better.
And I didn't know back then that I would end up being a cancer fighter or a researcher. I couldn't even dream that big because I was so convinced that it wasn't going to happen, that a kid from Frankfurt with parents that didn't go to college could do what I get to do every day.
I've always been a Hoosier, and even at a young age when people would say, hey, I'm going to move off to this big city or that big city, I never understood it. I always wondered why. I thought things were really good here. Why would you ever want to leave this?
Really, throughout all of my education, I loved it there. And I think it was because it had a small community feel, and it didn't feel like I was limited in any way, but that instead I was supported. It was like a little nest of a place to grow and explore and learn and fail and get up again and grow more.
Came from a small town. I went to a fairly small college and then came to the biggest medical center in the United States. So that allowed me to move into our fellowship here and then be under the tutelage of some of the greatest cancer doctors on the planet Earth, people who have shaped the face of cancer and the way we treat were literally sitting with me and teaching me and allowed me to think in a way that I am forever grateful.
It's not just theoretical research anymore, it's really happening. And that's what's so fun about, it's one of the many, many reasons why I love my job is that the science is so cool. I do think cure is possible. And sometimes it's hard to think that when there are so many diseases, but I just think about how far we've come in the last 10 years, and it's hard for me to think that we won't get there.
We have state-of-the-art, world-class medical care here. So my goal is that my friends and classmates in Jasper would have the same access to good care as a resource patient in Manhattan. And I think we've accomplished that. I think we're really, really good at what we do.
So I started off as a little girl, as a Frankfurt hot dog that dreamed big about getting to be a doctor. And now I get to work at a place in the IU Cancer Center and Riley Hospital where everybody dreams big. And I think getting to collaborate with people like that, why would I ever leave? We are IU versus cancer.